Good evening. It is 1959 Galactic time. I thought I'd just jump in quickly. Got about 3/4 of an hour before the SpaceX Falcon Heavy test launch, which will hopefully go to plan and on time. So they've just updated to Beta 3. I think that came through this morning in Elite Dangerous, and I thought I'd have a quick check because I heard a rumor that they've made all of the upgrades and engineering and the what do you call them now? Hang on, they'll be in here. Technology broker stuff. 1 iron. So, and they gave you 100 iron as well. I think this is just so everybody can have a quick play with all these advanced things and see how it performs, and ideally report any bugs before it goes final. I found something in the technology broker. Now, if you go in, because I've unlocked all of the technologies, it just sits and spins. There's no sort of nothing left to buy kind of thing. But if you're unlocking them, and you can just go click 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 and unlock them, when it gets to the last one, it spins and you can't get out the menu. So I've mentioned this on Reddit to see if anyone else has encountered it, but it's certainly interesting. So what I've done is I've whizzed from Vonneberg Cooperative down to the engineer in the weird system, which is just system map. There's no galaxy jumps or anything, and I've just upgraded and used all 100 iron. So I've upgraded to a level 5 experimental frameshift drive, level 5 experimental pulse laser with the oversized, as well as all the multi-cannons bar one. I actually ran out of iron on the very last roll, so one doesn't have its experimental. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick go in, see how it performs. First of all, have a quick go in my local CNAV, which is 80 jumps away apparently. 80 jumps, 80 light years away.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's get out of the way of him. So let's just have a look at that, because that's saying 5 jumps. Now I've tweaked the engines, so that's the fuel, that's the last fuel star. Can we do it economic? Oh Jesus, it's gonna take me forever. Right, so we're going to have a stop off, as I don't have a fuel scoop, I don't think. No, got rid of it.
Frameshift drive charging.
So what's our jump range now? 1920, that's not particularly good at all. I thought it would have set it to be really, really high. I saw something today that said the Type 7 was up to 60 light years now, jump range, engineered. It's crazy. So I've also done grade 5 thrusters as well, or grade 5 engines. That slowed us down. So 425, 6, 7, 8. $428 in a gunship. That's not bad. Come on. So in order to upgrade all the weapons, in fact any modules, I had to modify them so that they come in and they're listed as legacy engineering mods, and so you upgrade them to, oh come on,
4,
jump in next to a
3,
star.
2, 1.
Temperature.
Taking heat damage.
Oh, come on. Arrive just battered and smashed to pieces because of thermal damage. So yeah, you have to update them to the new system, and they tend to come in at either mostly grade 4 with grade 5 unlocked. One, I think it was the FSD, came in at grade 3, and you have to roll up then to unlock grade 4 and then grade 5. Am I doing? Yeah, this is my stop off
Frameshift drive
place.
charging.
So what we'll try and do is get over as quickly as we can and just check out these weapons, because I'm hoping that they're much quicker for takedowns.
3.
I'm not a tactical pilot, I'm a jouster, so it's just, you know, fly on, go past, turn around, fly back. So I'm hoping that these will help with that, because I'm basically now on my final push to triple elite. Here we go. Favia dock. How long are we going to take to get to this then? Yeah, so I'm in my final push. I'm at about 36% deadly, so not long to go, well, relatively speaking, to triple elite. And so I've been using a gunship without a fighter, without wings, and without NPC crew, simply because they steal the part of the rank. So you end up, you can take them down quicker with a fighter, certainly, but you only get half the rank, and you know, all you're really doing is helping the other person out at that point. Which, if it's an NPC, that's, you know, who cares? Right, here we go. Down to 8 seconds. So we'll stop off here, get some fuel, jump straight over to the CNAV, and get some weapons and see how they perform. The weapons, as I say, the multi-cannon's imported at grade 4, and grade 5 was already unlocked. So, oh, impact. Oh, there's a moon in the way. A moon, a planet even. So I think the theory is that, or the rumour is that the game will go down on Friday to go live, which is pretty awesome. Oh, it is in front of us. I thought for a minute it was behind the planet, but it would show the little dashed circle. Here we go. There we go. Again, for new players, if you look at the targeted station, you can see there's little arrows on it, and that points you in the direction of the front door. So I remember when I first started playing this, and I spent ages going around the station trying to find the front door to get in. Oh, here we go, we're docking. Ugh. It's quite shiny and red, with lots of adverts outside. We get into the galaxy now.
Detected. Landing gear deployed.
Oh, it's one of these modified places. This is farming, I guess, looking at it. Quite cool. So it's 2 jumps over to the CNAV. This one.
Hull repaired.
Here we go. So yeah, so there's only really sort of between now and Friday, unless they delay it, they find some bug or something that pushes them back, and then it's out for all platforms. All the console players can join in. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, Cobra. Shift it. Yeah, I think I might be speeding. So no complaints on the thrusters while we're here. Still a bit sloppy on the roll when it gets there. Mind you, let's put it in the blue. Let's see how it performs just before we jump over. So that's not too bad. Better than it was, I think. Pitch is much better. And yeah, not too bad. That's it, as I say, it's better. It's nothing scientific, but it's better than it was. Because that's the thing with the gunship. It's sort of right on that line between small enough and tough enough to be a fighter, but it's got the weaponry and the slowness of a bigger ship. So you could go the route of the much bigger ship like a Corvette or a cutter or something and really cover it in guns or turrets or whatever you want, and then just sort of jump in and spray bullets and death wherever you need. But you go down from a gunship and you've got the likes of the Python and the FDL, and they can, you know, have a serious impact on enemies. But at the meanwhile, they're smaller, a bit more fragile, and faster. Right. So, last jump. The CNAV is right off the primary star as well, so we'll be able to get that sorted fairly quickly. Yeah, so this is essentially, as far as my gunship goes, this would be the pinnacle setup weapons-wise, I believe. Using the multi-cannons in favour of... all pulse lasers. I did used to use all pulse lasers at one point, on the gunship as well, but it just hasn't got the power distribution for it. Oh, overshoot that. Oh well. This is the thing. Playing and talking, it don't go well. Come on. A little over 30 minutes. So fingers crossed, the Falcon Heavy goes to plan, gets launched in time, and there's no issues, obviously. Right, let's have a look. There's a Sidewinder, so we'll start easy if we can. So we'll put 1 pip extra to weapons. Right, he's wanted. Ooh, that was close. Get out, mob.
Scan detected.
That was close. What are they all doing? Right then. Oh, he's dangerous and he's chaffing. What's going on there? Come on. That's pretty good.
Target shields offline.
Oh, more chaff's not good.
Under attack. Scan detected.
Yeah. That's quite quick. Clipper. I mean, we could try a clipper.
Scan detected.
That's not fair. He's going to be clean as well because that guy's picking on him. Yeah. So in that case, let's pick on that guy. Come on then. Looks like he's shield banking. Weapons power looks good.
Under attack. Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Go. That was. Oh,
Scan detected.
I think we're all. Boop. I think we're all trying on this one. It's tearing through it.
Shields offline. Taking damage.
So, Diamondback Scout. It definitely seems better. The way I normally do it is pulse laser to start stripping the shields down. If it's a Sidewinder or something small like that, I usually go in with that and machine guns because they do so much damage. So let's see how we get on with this.
Under
Ooh,
attack.
somebody's got beams and plasmas,
Gaining heat.
and I'm going into this fight with no shields. Possibly not the smartest move. So now we use that just to finish his shields off, because what can happen is if they get down to one ring, they will shield bank, especially if they're elite or deadly. That was bloody ridiculous.
Destroyed.
I mean, maybe it was just a lucky. Sometimes you get an elite and they're really just crap. They don't bother chaffing, they don't do any evading, they just sort of spiral along a little bit. But let's have another look at this one. This is an elite. Right, we got some. There we go. It seems like we can stop quicker as well. I don't know if this dirty drive tuning. Oh, I picked the drag drives, which it says something about it'll pump more fuel in at the expense of heat or something. So I'm using up lateral thrusters just to try and sort of get up and above him. There we go. We seem like we can get. Come on, shoot. What are we doing? Reloading. Come on. That's definitely quicker.
Target destroyed.
Usually, I think what's helping is the maneuverability from these drives, because I was always having to struggle to sort of get it lined up and get ready to release the next load of bullets. Right, oh come on, let's just get him. A wing or two. What's he going to be in a wing of? Probably an Anaconda, knowing my luck. Mega ship. Right, come on. See, so this, because it's a... Oh, look at this. They're all going after that Type 9, I think. What the... Look at this. What are they doing? This is weird. They're all just flying in a straight line. Right, come on then.
Under attack.
That's got his wingmate's
Target shield
attention.
offline. Scan detected.
Whoa!
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Oh. So we're fighting against an eagle. Come on. Tickle those shields.
Target shields offline.
0. What?
Target destroyed.
Holy hell.
Scan detected.
Try another eagle. Did he... I've got to review the footage later on, but did he hit me? Oh, this is competent. That's... Oh, and clean. That's no good. Right. Deadly vulture. Oh, up against a clipper. By the look of it. Oh. A clipper. Also deadly. With soon to be dropped shields.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Ah, reloading. I wish there was a manual reload button. That's ridiculous. Oh,
Target copy
thanks,
dropped.
whoever you are. It's just... But, oh, look at that. He's still... Poof.
Target destroyed.
That's absolutely ridiculous. So, right. I'm going to call that. I'm going to end it here. And I will say that that is something to strive for. Absolutely. So, get rid of that. So, there we go. That's a look at basically God-rolled Grade 5 multi-cannons and pulse laser on the gunship in a CNAV. It looks like kill times are massively reduced, even for the bigger ships, using the oversized experimental mod. So it's going to be a case of come Friday or come the weekend, finding out just how much materials we're going to need, you know, because they could change from the list on Inara, the website that lets you check engineers and what they do. So that could all change, but I guess we'll see by the weekend. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.